Alright, guys, so today I wanted to talk about one of the most important things you should do before you even start your channel. If you already started your YouTube channel, then you can still change these and expand upon these and just build off of these things. But before you even start your YouTube channel, you should be focusing on what your channel is really going to be about. Because a lot of people, they're like, oh, my channel is just about Call of Duty gameplay, and I want to be able to play Call of Duty in front of a lot of people, and they would watch me play, and I'm really good at the game. And like, I feel like that's not strong. There's a whole bunch of people who play Call of Duty. You can watch thousands and thousands of other content creators play Call of Duty, and they're enjoyable to watch. But why would anybody want to go and click on your channel specifically? Why would they watch the Fifth Seal, then Swag or J God or IVFPS or Swahi? Like, why would they watch the Fifth Seal? What's so special about the Fifth Seal that's gonna be different from all those other people? So, you guys gotta figure out what you want your channel to be about, and let's just say, hey, I wanna be like an IVFPS where I wanna make really cool clips and nice transitions and grind for a team like Slight or Delirium. I want to be like that. But what's going to make you different than Ivy? What's going to make you stand out where they'd rather watch you than Ivy, you know? So here I just brought some of the things that defines me and some of the things that makes me stand out. And you guys got to do this for yourself. Even if you already made a channel, you got to define what is so special about you. So when I started my channel, my name was The Fifth Seal. If you guys didn't know already, and I have this in my about page for the Fifth Seal, it's from the Bible where it represents a sign of destruction. It's like when the Lord opened the fifth seal, it was like it was a sealing, so like he revealed the sealing, and then it was a sign of destruction among the end of days. And it also represents a symbol of God's people getting avenged, because the fifth seal happens when the martyrs of God are getting killed because they serve God and they represent God, and then they're getting killed because of God. So God is going to avenge them with the fifth seal. So I thought that was really cool. I thought it was a nice meaning of the name, because I don't want to just be like have a random name on my channel and not have anything behind it. I want there's something to be special behind it. I want people to be like, the fifth seal, like that name means something. And that also contributes to the motivation I have for YouTube. You need to have some type of motivation. If you don't have any motivation, if you're just like, okay, I want to do this for fun, or I want to make money, or I want to be a famous YouTuber, like, you got to have really strong motivation, and you got to have a reason why to do this. If you have a weak motivation, if you just do it for fun, or you're just doing it because your friend told you, if you have weak motivation, your channel is going to die, and it's going to die very quick, and you're probably going to take a lot of breaks. You're going to upload like once and then take a week break and upload again. You got to have strong motivation. The stronger your motivation is, the faster you'll blow up, and I know that from experience. So my motivation is to make YouTube content YouTube/content creation as my job. I don't want to be working at McDonald's flipping burgers. I want to be able to do YouTube and make awesome content for you guys and get paid while doing this. And also to be able to share my faith with a huge crowd. So I want people to know that I'm a Christian. I want them to, be able to come to me and be like, dude, what about this in the Bible? Or, I've always thought that Christianity, had a good point, but what about like evolution and all that stuff? I want to be able to talk about that stuff. And I can't really talk about it too much in public, because then people will say, I'm forcing my religion or whatever onto them. So that's why I try to do things like the prayer requests, and in my description, people message me on Discord about this stuff. So I have a strong motivation because I feel like I can reach a lot of people. I feel like it's my calling to do this, and also to make money on top of it. I feel like it gives me a strong drive to do YouTube. So if you have a meaning for your name means something, you're willing to work towards something, and you have motivation to do it, I feel like that's a great start for your channel, and it defines who you are. Titles. So you need to be known for something. You can't just be like, I'm known as a really good player, because usually the good players, like let's just say Aiden or Diaz Biffle or them, usually they do something like win a crazy money tournament and destroy people, which is extremely unlikely for you guys to do. So instead of having generic titles, like you're the best player, the best movement person, or whatever, you gotta have unique titles that nobody's claimed yet. So as for me, I have Tutorial Maker, Master of Low Sensitivity, and Custom Crasher. So Tutorial Maker, I make tutorials for people, how to get better at the game. I've been really pushing low sensitivity because I feel like that adds on to the tutorial, where low sensitivity just dominates the game, and I teach you why it does. And then Custom Crasher, when I first blew up my channel, it was all me crashing customs, and nobody ever done it. I don't even know if people still do it, but I was the one who started the custom crashing trend, and that blew my channel through the roof. So you gotta find titles that nobody's claimed yet. And again, these point towards my audience, which my audience is Search and Destroy new players. I didn't even think that at first. The audience was just gonna be people who play Search and Destroy and they're entertained by my content. Well, I've focused my audience more strictly into new players, because I feel like if people are new at the game and they see all these movement players and they're like, dude, I want to be like those movement players. Or maybe my channel's not even about that. When I say like don't don't stim rush your stuff, I'm like, maybe it won't be for the new players who want to do movement. Maybe it will be for the new players who want to be good, who want to play in tournaments, who want to play for money. I want like those new players to be able to get good at the game really fast. And then I also been doing some Rebirth content, so people, want to see either how to be good at Rebirth, if they like my tutorials and they're like, dude, I don't have Search and Destroy, I only have the free Warzone thing, how do I get good at Rebirth and Warzone? So I kind of make it in the mix of all those people. And I do have a pretty good Rebirth fan base as well. So this is my audience. It builds off of these titles. Your channel has to have some type of personality. So the fifth seal, and this is very important when you get like a microphone or a face cam or anything, you need to have some type of personality where people know you by. If they know you as the fifth seal, they know that you're either funny, or maybe you're angry and you rage a lot, or just something to know you by. Me, these are 3 things that I can say about myself that pretty much define my channel. So helpful. I have the tutorial videos to help you play the game, like the best class setups to help you with those classes. This is why pro players use control freaks. And I had a video, like let's just say, where is it? Control freaks, where is control freaks? Control freaks make you worse, and here's why. But then I say, pro players use control freaks, and here's why. So I show you the difference between how you should play without control freaks, how you shouldn't play, how you should play with control freaks. And I try to show both sides. So I'm very strong with like, do this is 100% better, and then I show why people do the other way. So I do both sides, even though it comes out really strong. Encouraging, I always try to help people and being like, oh, I can't do that, or you're so good at the game, but how do I do this? So when I help people out, I try to help people and say that you can do this. You don't have to have, like, where's my video? Why console players can still destroy PC players. You don't have to have the best gaming PC to drop bombs in Warzone and Search and Destroy. You don't have to have the best equipment. I understand nobody's rich out here. FOV does not make you better, and here's proof. I want to have videos that encourage people to get better. I want to have videos that are going to be like, look, this is how you open a door correctly, and you can get the jump on your opponent. And then people will be encouraged, and they'll be like, oh, I can do that. That seems really easy. I didn't know about that. So encouraging, I want to be helpful, encouraging. And then goofy. I want to be like, I do a lot of goofy things. You guys know. Inverted look is meta. Controller aim is meta. I beat a 20 sensitivity player on 1 sensitivity. Like, yes, like this, I did prove that, low sensitivity is really good. But I was also being funny at the same time. I like being funny, but also telling facts at the same time. And if you guys didn't get that, hey, well, now you know. And then, since I have like that personality, I felt like a good profile picture for me would be Kakashi. Because he's a teacher, he always teaches Team 7. But he's also goofy, he reads books like Make Out Paradise. He just has this funny aesthetic to his character. And I felt like with that, along with my tutorial videos, along with me being the fifth seal, as having a meaning behind my name to stand for something, to be able to be motivated to make videos, I felt like all that combined, even from the start, it kind of helped me build my channel into something that was a strong foundation. I feel very confident about everything that I put into this channel. Every single thing, like if you just click at my about page, click on my community, if you click on my videos, like it just feels so smooth. Like the channel is just so in sync. Everything is so aligned together, even the banner, that I feel like it's a nice channel that makes sense. So before you guys even start your channel, and if you've started your channel already and maybe you have like a few hundred subs, who are you? Define who you are, define what you want to be, define what your motivation is so you don't post videos once a week and you start posting more often. Define what you want to make your channel about and how can you make yourself stand out from other people.